What's up to Book.xx here, and welcome to another tier list video. So, if you follow me on Twitter, which most of you do not, there's a link in the description, go follow me, then you would know that I actually tweeted out last night saying that I'd recently finished watching the X-Men movies all the way through, every single one of them. Some of them actually for the first time, believe it or not. And I had like 3-4 video ideas that I could possibly get out of it, and the first one will be coming today. This is the first one, a tier list video. So as you can see here, still got the same old fucking tiers. We got perfect, amazing, good, okay, meh, not the best, and shit. And then obviously the movies, we got X-Men 1, X-Men 2, which it's called X-Men 2 here, not X2. Not X2, X-Men United. I actually think X-Men 2 is a better name anyway. X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Origins Wolverine, X-Men First Class, The Wolverine, fucking X-Men Days of Future Past, Deadpool, which I am including the Deadpool films. I know some people don't. I do. Just because fuck it, when the fuck else am I gonna get a chance to talk about the Deadpool movies? X-Men Apocalypse, Logan, Deadpool 2, X-Men Dark Phoenix, and New Mutants, which just came out back in August, and apparently Deadpool 3 is still happening, so I guess that remains to be seen. I have a feeling that you know what, I'm gonna save up for another video about that. But anyway, without further ado, let's just get right into this. So, first up we got X-Men 1. I'm gonna put X-Men 1 in good. It wasn't like overly amazing or anything, like it probably wasn't its time, but like, you know, it's not bad. It has an interesting storyline. It's definitely not as good as a bunch of the others, but it's also definitely not as bad as a bunch of the others. So that's basically where I stand on it. I would almost put it in okay, but I feel like it's above that. It's a good movie. X-Men 2, bro. It's like one of the best superhero movies ever made. It is like, it's up there, man. Like, when people think like Spider-Man 2 and shit, like this is one of those kind of movies. It's fucking good. It's such a good storyline. X-Men United was definitely a good subtitle. I'll give the American version that. But yeah, this is a must-watch movie. I can't fucking speak today. But anyway. So next one is X-Men The Last Stand. Controversial opinion here, I'm going to put this in not the best. I know everyone would put this in shit. Guys like fucking Movie Bob and all those other guys all talk about it like it's a complete dumpster fire. It's not that fucking bad. Like, it's bad. Like, it's not what a Dark Phoenix movie should have been. There's way too many plot lines going into it at once that don't even really link properly. At least when Spider-Man 3 did that, they all linked in one way or another. And this one, they just straight up don't fucking link, and it's just, ugh. X-Men Origins Wolverine, people, this movie is dog shit. Like, I loved this movie when I was younger. Looking back, what the fuck was wrong with me? This is the most over-the-top, fucking campy bullshit I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, the fucking CGI looks horrible. That fucking scene where he blows up the helicopter and walks away from the explosion like a fucking douchebag is like one of the worst things I've ever seen. Claws look terrible. I think everyone's spoken about that. And the less said about this movie's version of Deadpool, the better. Like, just don't watch this fucking movie. Don't watch it. You don't need to watch it. You already know what happened with Wolverine. It's explained in X-Men 2. Don't bother with this. Next one is X-Men First Class. I recently watched Holden Hartman's video of him showing his on his My Friend Watches series, which, by the way, fucking hell, Matt is a fucking douchebag. But anyway, that's just for the people who understand that. But no, X-Men First Class. Whenever he did that video, everyone was talking about how it's not actually one of the best. The fuck, this movie was my favorite X-Men movie until I rewatched them, because I had seen X-Men 2 before, but I didn't really remember much about it. And my favorite, my now favorite, I actually hadn't seen yet. So, yeah, First Class is fucking awesome. It is, like, honestly, I feel like that's a good starting point for X-Men. I mean, I personally would tell anyone to start with the original X-Men, but I know a lot of people would disagree with that, so if you want to play it safe, then go with First Class for your starting point. But if you want to just watch them all, like, you know some of them are going to be bad, like, you're not afraid of that, start with X-Men 1, but still, I'd recommend skipping some no matter who you are, but that's neither here nor there. The Wolverine. This one, I'm going to put this in okay. I know everyone says that the first couple, like the first and second act of the movie are good, and the third act is not as good. I think the first act was relatively boring. I didn't really care much about the first act. Second act was absolutely fantastic. And the third act, like, yeah, the giant robotic Silver Samurai wasn't really needed. I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but like aside from that, it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I don't know. This movie isn't the best. Next, I've got Days of Future Past, bro. I'm gonna put this in amazing, but it's close to perfect. Like Days of Future Past is awesome. Like it's that Quicksilver scene. Oh my god, that Quicksilver scene alone should like fucking makes this movie. But it's not just that. Like fuck me. The scene where both versions of Charles talk to each other, fucking the whole story behind it, like I don't know. I can't even describe why I love this movie. I have it. This was always one of the ones that I watched whenever I was younger because I kind of grew up on these movies, and this was like one of the ones that really held up. Like it was fucking good. Next is Deadpool, bro. Deadpool is so fun. You know what? Yeah, Deadpool is so good. I saw Deadpool back whenever it came out, and I didn't really like it at the time. Like I didn't like it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. I didn't really like it that much. Rewatching it, bro. Oh my god, this film is awesome. It is so good. Like genuinely, even if you haven't seen the rest of the X-Men movies, watch this. It is fucking fun. You'll probably be better off watching all the others because there's some inside jokes that you'll get, and like it'll make some parts funnier. But this movie is so good. Anyone can watch this film and have a good time. It's good. Oh god, here we go. Another controversial opinion. X-Men Apocalypse. I'm kind of somewhere between okay and meh. Like, I know a lot of people will probably put this in shit, but I don't fucking know where to put this one, honestly. Like, I don't know. You know what, I'm gonna put it in okay. I get it, alright? I get why people don't like it. I do. I honestly do. But, I don't know. I watched it and I enjoyed it. The Quicksilver scene in this one I think was actually better than the original Quicksilver scene. That fucking scene, oh my god. So story, the first time I saw this movie, I was in P7 on like the final trip of primary school, and fucking we all went to, it was like a tradition from P5 all the way up to P7. That's like, oh, I'm not even going to try and fucking translate it for Americans, look it up yourself. We would always watch a movie basically every single year, and this was the one that we watched that year, and that fucking scene where Apocalypse, Storm, and Angel and all teleport into the place where Magneto works, and he turns around and goes, "Who the fuck are you?" We all burst out fucking laughing. That shit was so fucking funny. Even rewatched it, that shit was fucking hilarious. It just felt so out of place. Oh my god. Of course, the Wolverine scene, it's not perfect, alright? You know what, I might actually move it down. You know what, no, I'm keeping it okay. I'm sticking to my guns. You know what, I actually think it's better than the Wolverine. Or do I? Nah, it's not better than the Wolverine. No, I don't even know why I said that. It's not. But, yeah, I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. Next up is Logan. Logan is my favorite X-Men movie. It is. Like, there are not many movies that have made me cry, like, genuinely. Logan was, like, it... I don't know what it actually did, but I definitely came close to it. Like, that final scene, man. Which, by the way, if you came into this not expecting any spoilers, what the fuck was wrong with you? You should have clicked off once I started spoiling the Wolverine and all that shit. But yeah, for Logan especially, like, if you haven't seen Logan, like, even if I've spoiled other things for you for other movies, with Logan, spoiler warning. Logan's like one of those movies where, like, it needs a spoiler warning just forever. Like, even, like, it's like that in Endgame, like, no matter how old those movies are, it's just always spoiler warning them. That's like one of them. It's like one of those movies. But no, the scene, like, I'm not even talking about the scene where fucking what the fuck was her name? Laura? Is that the daughter? Why can I not remember his daughter's name? I don't know why. X-23. Either way, fucking, you know, I know that. Whenever she turns the fucking cross on the side to be an X. Oh my god. That's good, but that's not even the scene I'm talking about. I'm talking about his actual death scene. Oh my god, that fucking scene. It was... You know what? Just fuck, mate. If you've stuck around, you've probably seen the movie, and if you haven't, shame on you. You did bite yourself, I warned you. Anyway, next up is Deadpool 2. I'm going to put this in good. Yeah, I'm going to put this in good. The thing is, whenever I watched this movie, I actually, like, when it got into the part in the prison and all that stuff, I actually really felt like I wasn't going to like it. Because it started off really well, then I got into the part with the prison, and fucking Cable was just kind of thrown into it without any real explanation and all that shit, and like, that kind of felt a little rushed to me, but then once it actually got into it, yeah, it's a great movie. It's not as good as Deadpool 1, not even close, but it's still a good movie. It's definitely a worthy successor to the original Deadpool, and it's probably about as good as they could have done. So yeah, I gotta give this movie credit. Next up is Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix is the fucking worst X-Men movie. Like, I know everyone always talks about X-Men Origins Wolverine and The Last Stand. Bro, Dark Phoenix is complete and utter shit. It is so fucking bad. Like, when I watch X-Men Origins Wolverine, I can at least laugh at how bad it is. Fucking Dark Phoenix, when I watch it, I just want to fucking die. It is so bad. Like, I swear to God, not even 20 minutes into the movie, they've been up to space, and Jean has absorbed the Phoenix Force, and they've come back down, and she's already started acting evil. 20 minutes into the fucking movie, and that's already happened. That's complete bullshit. But not only that, people don't seem to talk about this very much, but she absorbs the Phoenix Force when she already fucking had it in Apocalypse. Like, I get, alright, that you want to have her absorb the Phoenix Force, because that's what happened in the comics, but if you've done one thing, at least fucking stick to it. Now the film makes less sense than it already fucking did. Alright, you know what, I could do an entire video on Dark Phoenix. Like, it's so bad. But anyway, next up is New Mutants. New Mutants is fucking good. Like, I like New Mutants. You know what, sounds good as Deadpool too. But, nah, man, I know a bunch of people are talking about this film is bad, but I love this movie. Like, I thought the new characters were super interesting. I know a couple of people have said that the twist is kind of predictable. I didn't see that coming. I mean, on second thought, I probably should have seen that coming, but I didn't. Kind of tells you what's going on in my brain. But I found the characters very interesting. I hated the characters I was meant to hate. I liked the characters I was meant to like. I don't know. I like the fucking bitch, I forget her name, the fucking one with the blonde hair. She pissed me off at the start of the movie. But I remember I actually said to myself, like, I was like, nah, there's no way they're gonna be able to redeem her character. She's a bitch. And then by the end of it, they fucking did. They did, and I'm honestly kind of pissed that New Mutants 2 and 3 got cancelled. I want to see those movies. Like, fuck me, Disney. You're already going ahead and making Deadpool 3. Just give us New Mutants 2 and 3. I want that shit. Or you know what? Maybe you could even, like, incorporate this into the MCU. I mean, it's not impossible. They could do it. I mean, I kind of feel like with the X-Men, they're going to do like a prequel thing where the X-Men movies are going to have happened like throughout the rest of the movies. I kind of have a feeling they might do something like that. They should do that for Fantastic Four, but I feel like they will do it for X-Men, and that, like, this would be a good way to kind of bring them into the modern timeline. But I don't know. Like the Deadpool movies, like I'll do an entire video about how they could fit into the MCU without even having to change. But anyway, this is my tier list. I'm just sort of looking around to see if there's anything I actually want to change. I'm still kind of thinking about putting Apocalypse on into Mad, but you know what? I'm gonna stick to my guns. This is how I feel about them. Yeah, the other videos I'm going to be doing a video talking about the X-Men timeline. That fucking mess, which I'll be talking a lot more about Dark Phoenix in that. How to watch the X-Men movies in chronological order, which, by the way, don't. You'll have a headache. But if you want to try, I can at least help you. Want to give yourself a headache? Oh, the least I can do is help you. I'm going to fucking prison. But anyway, another one is ranking the X-Men movies, because ranking them and putting them on a tier list is not the same thing. Shut up, it isn't. And I don't remember if there was another one. I already said about the Deadpool thing, but yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment in the comment section below, telling me what you think of my list and, like, I don't know, changes you would make. And fuck, if I remember to leave the link in the description, if I remember to leave the link in the description to the tier list, then you can go and do it your own. I think you can just look up X-Men movies, and it might. I'll just come because I had to make this. So I think it will still come up. But either check the description. If there isn't a link, go on and make the tier list and tweet it at me on Twitter because I'm kind of interested to see. But subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all next time. Peace.